Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport, bro, back with another video. Guys, as always, I'd like to say thanks to all of the new subscribers. Thank you for liking and sharing the content. I appreciate you guys. As you guys know, I'm just a 52-year-old man that makes video about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So I always like to start the content by talking about that stuff and making sure everybody understand. And my job here, my position here on this channel as we build this community is to get other people to invest and grow grow wealth for their family there and their family. Okay. Now I do talk about real estate also on this channel, but most of the time we talk about 99.9% of the time we talk about investing in the market and growing our portfolio. Now, of course, in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, the portfolio been down like crazy due to tariff. And of course, there's always something going on with that. And as you can see, we made the video the day before yesterday about UPS, you know, announcing to eliminate 20,000 jobs, which is about 4% of the workforce, and closing over 70 plus locations, warehouses, or what do you want to call it, throughout the United States. Now, that is crazy because as I sit here right now making this video, right, like I say, I'm lucky to have a job, um, you know, that pays me a good salary, even though I'm building this portfolio to be able to retire early and have the freedom not to be able to worry about income coming from a job. Now, you know, I just wanted to reiterate that today on this on this video that we're doing today because as I think about it, it is disturbing, right, guys? Yes, we lose part of the money in our 401k went down, part of the money in my portfolio went down. I had to sell other stuff just to keep my portfolio alive. So a lot of these things are pretty hard on not just me, but a lot of other people in the U.S. Okay, um, and of course, other people are taking this opportunity to get rich. Just people are gonna get rich off of this, just like other people are gonna get poor off of this. Okay, so it's of the fairest. Okay, so with that said, guys, I yap enough. Okay, like I said, this is not financial advice, so use it however you want to. Okay, but be mindful that with any investment, especially in the market, there's risk involved, and you can lose all your money. So when that happens, do not blame me. Okay, I'm just here to motivate. All right, guys. So let's look at the tracker. Now, as you can see, a lot of the Google, Oracle, Nvidia, Microsoft, Tesla's hit hard. Meta hit hard today. So I mean, a lot of companies are red, right? We got Apple, Netflix is actually green today right now, which is kind of shocking. Looking at this right here, ExxonMobil is green, CVX is green. Now, all of these different companies are green, but for the most part, right, across the board, right, this is red, pretty red, and this is just the S&P 500. So we're not looking at the rest of the market, right? The Russell, or the Dow. We're not looking at all those guys. The Nasdaq, right? We're not looking at all of those. We're just looking at the S&P 500 right now. Okay, guys. So I mean, my portfolio today is it's faring better than it did yesterday. It's still down, but compared to the end of day yesterday, um, it is not as bad. Now today, my Roth is hit harder because a lot of the money I have right now, as I'm trying to sell positions to purchase this property in Colombia, a lot of the money was moved to one position, and of course, yesterday it was up. I was up like $4,000, and then today I'm down $5,000. So it's just like that, right? So we're gonna see how long this is gonna go before you know um, I sell the position. I was hoping to hold it for another 3 weeks because the funds that I have, I was able to pull the funds from other accounts, pay the initial down payment, which is like $20,000 or whatever, $25,000. But now, with my other positions going down, and I needed the exact amount to purchase this property, um, plus a little bit more was in that position. Now, even though I was up, right, like $6,000, $7,000, right, from the initial purchase that I made for like $50,000. So, I mean, so technically, my money that I had in there before I bought the position is still there. But if I sell now, the gains that I've got, I won't have the gains, and that's not going to be able to go towards the property. Then I have to pull money from somewhere else. But you know, I still have 2 months, 3 months tops till August, right, to pay the balance. So I can wait as long as I can, and I'm still going to get dividend on this. Hopefully, I get another $3 or $4 dividend per share on that, and we can wait. Now you see, Bitcoin is still holding at $95,000. Ethereum went down a little bit, but it's still up there in the 1700. So if you invest in crypto like I do, right? I like to use this other chat when I'm talking about my favorite crypto. All right. Now we dropped down 2 slots to 18 rank, right? So we were up at 16. Now we dropped down 2 slots. So that means somebody else moved up 2 slots. Well, these guys keep messing with us, right? Now we're back to 17 on this chat, on this graph here. So this thing go up and down, just like how it does, right? But like I say, I'm gonna be a crypto millionaire too, Shiva, or I'm just gonna lose mine $6,000, $7,000 I have in there when it goes down to zero, one of the two. But I'm not taking it out. Okay, guys. So let's look at our Robinhood portfolio. We got some. I got a notification that I got some dividend coming to the portfolio last night. And I did have some stuff pending and I finally settled. But of course, this portfolio is still growing. We're at almost at $500 now in the portfolio. And the income estimated, of course, kind of went up. But what I've been doing in this portfolio is different than my other portfolio. Instead of just putting stuff in different positions, right, and trying to get them up to where I'm getting the income. Right now, I'm buying it as to shares, right? I'm trying to get them up to a share. Now, of course, other position costs more, right? Like SPY, SPDR, the S&P 500 is at $500 and some dollars. So of course, it's gonna take me a long time to buy one share of this sucker here. As I'm still buying a little bit at a time, right? See, I got it at $3 right now. Of course, I bought a share of Misty because Misty paid this week, so I bought a share of Misty. And it's going up. So where I pay for it, my average cost, the way it is now, is going up. So that's cool. SMCY, I bought a share also, and it's up, and that's fine. So of course, across the board, the goal is to kind of buy a share of everything in here, right? Which is going to be a little tougher. It's kind of like my Charles Schwab account, right? But I'm still putting the money in fractional shares, right? I'm still buying $1, $2, and stuff like that. Now the next set of money I'm going to throw into this portfolio, we're going to go ahead and buy more positions. I'm trying to get this thing up to about 100 positions in here, right? I'm trying to get it to about 100 positions. Like you guys know, I want each one of these guys to pay me $100, right? That's it. Once they stop paying me $100, I'm good, right? Of course, we're going to set them to dividend to reinvest the money. And I'm not talking about my extreme high yield. I'm talking about my high yield stuff, regular stuff that pay, decent, okay? Like my SCHD and all those guys. And the XHD pay quarterly, whatever pay quarterly, we need $300, okay? I keep letting you guys know. So that way, when I have issues, why is this girl with a yellow? When I have issues with my um, stuff coming in, payment coming in, the payment get cut. I don't have to worry about that because, of course, I still have money coming in from a lower yield position. Now, this is my daughter's portfolio to pay her tuition. This is what this portfolio is for. So, of course, I have to have more safer positions in this portfolio, you know, that will cover her tuition, right? We need what, $12,000 a year. So, I mean, we should be able to generate that easy, but the way the tuition is paid is broken down into a what, 3 months period, whatever period for the semester, 4 months period. So, of course, I got to do it that way to where it's balanced out. Okay, but for now, is she just took her last exam? I think what day, a couple of yesterday. What was it? Friday? Yesterday. Yesterday. Her last exam she took yesterday. Um, and she should be home Saturday. Okay. So I got a few months. I got until August before they go back to school. I have to pay another tuition, so I got time, right? Because most of the money is in my other portfolio anyway, in my Fidelity portfolio. So of course I got time to grow the portfolio. Okay. Um, in my chart swap, this is my portfolio. I used to pay my car payment, right? I did bought a couple things yesterday. I bought some. What did I buy yesterday? A no, where is it? Okay, I bought some GOP. I bought some AAPY. I bought those. I bought one share because I couldn't buy a fraction of share, so I bought one share. Um, and then Thursday I should get some dividend on this on Thursday. So that's what it is. Thursday I'm gonna get some dividend, and today I bought some AIYY, whatever I had left. I put it in for AIYY. So right now I got like $2 and some change. I don't have anything in here that costs $1 or $2. So of course I can use that. It's gonna sit there until I can deposit more funds into the portfolio. That's why I hate not being able to buy a fraction of share. I'd rather have 46 cents sitting there than $2 when I can put that $2 into something that's going to even give me a penny or whatever. It's better than nothing than just sitting there, collecting dust. Well, it's in the cloud, so I don't know, however you want to say. That's where we are, guys. So the market just closed, I believe. I haven't gotten a notification yet, but it is after 4 p.m. But usually I get a notification on my phone that says the market has closed. Usually they come in a little later after the market closed. It's one of those things. But it is what it is, guys. And of course, let me refresh this. The portfolio is another down day, right? Like I said, the extended hours might prove different, but yesterday wasn't any better. So between yesterday and today, we down about 10 grand. Now 8,000, $8 or $9,000, I believe. Um, I know other people are out more than that, but still, you know, we out that much money, and we just got to sit there and wait. As you can see, the difference yesterday was like 8.8. Today is 9.8. Because of the 2 days in a row the portfolio drop. So it's kind of annoying, right? Because I thought we were out of you know the craziness and back to some stability. But of course, when you think something going one way, then it goes the other direction. But the income right now is at 27,508 dollars. This tracker, in the other tracker is at what? What is it? What is it? What is it? Income is at 27,000, almost 28,000. Yes, it's almost at 28,000. So it's like $27,977. Of course, this is all estimated. I like to make this clear, guys. It's estimated. As you guys know, when I go through the income every single week, I kind of give the number based on what coming for the week, and then whatever coming later on, I just don't go back and redo it. But this is where we are right now as we continue to build the income in the portfolio. Now, I said it yesterday, I'm saying it again. I'm not just focusing on growing the income, of course, because I'm using the income to pay off my debts, credit cards, or whatever else that come in. So it's 27 something thousand dollars that come into the portfolio, probably seven or $10,000 worth of that will go towards paying off another credit card that I have or paying something else off as I continue to grow my portfolio. So I know a lot of people, you know, they're like, "Oh man, come on, Edwin, you got to get the thing to 60K." Yeah, 60K is was the goal for this year, as I stated yesterday. But we got other priorities also, and as I'm planning on moving out of the country, I need to have less, you know, less debt in the U.S. So of course, paying off stuff, paying cash for properties in Colombia that require money, and of course, I have to do it wisely, or else I'm going to be in a heap of trouble as this market continues to go sideways. Um, and I think I'm gonna start doing a little bit more options here, trying it with my lower, with the lower stuff I have that costs less. And kind of learn from that, and as I go, and then see, I've been practicing for a while, watching a lot of content on learning how to do options. So of course, we're gonna see how that goes. So generate more income into the portfolio, and all this is gonna help is to pay off more debts, right? That's what I'm trying to do right now: pay off debts. Eventually, pay off this house that I'm sitting in, maybe in the next couple of years, right? And have zero mortgages, right? Everywhere I go. So that will be Colombia, DR, and the United States. Of course, the biggest property costs here more. Um, but that's the how do you say, that's the goal, right? And it's part of my journey to get to where I don't have a mortgage in the U.S. Um, so as we continue to build and grow this channel, right? Every now and then I like to talk about what's going on with me. Well, not every every time, right? I talk about what's going on with me because this channel I kind of started to share my journey as I continue to grow financially and to get other people to invest, right? And I always tell you guys, don't just do what I do. Try to get something from it. Try to learn something. So when you put your money somewhere, you're getting something back in return. And it don't have to be extreme, like extreme high yields, I call them. You don't have to invest in those. You can invest in Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, other companies that pay lower yields and more safer. Um, because I do that also. I don't just throw my money into the crazy stuff, right? Um, but in times like these, when the market is crazy, of course, it don't matter what you got your money in, it's gonna go down. Okay, so with that said, we're gonna end the video here today, guys. Like I said, it's a short video. I try to keep the video short now because nobody will be watching me talking for 45 minutes and stuff like that. But every now and then it gets like that. But it's not intentional, guys. Of course, it's not intentional. You guys know that. I'm not here to make money. You don't be watching a video with 20 different commercials in the video in the 5 minute span. No, you probably get one because that's how I got it set to whatever the default is. And YouTube, every time I go to post a video, they tell me, hey, you need to change this setting so you can get more commercials on the video. But this is how I like it because this is here to help people, and your time is important. So I try to give you the best of what I'm doing in my portfolio, so we can get to the point and be done with it. Okay, guys. Remember to invest in your future because only you can do it. All right, no matter what I say, for you to try to invest, open an account, do all this other stuff, ain't nothing gonna happen until you do it. Okay, guys. I love you guys. We'll do this again tomorrow. Peace out.